Welcome to my channel. After I did several pictures in Escape to Christmas Past, I decided that it's time to pay attention to my other tiny lovely books from the same series. And this time I selected Escape to Wonderland. I can't say that I tried to color this book in order, because I have several colored pictures in the very end of the book and couple of pictures in the beginning. But this picture with globe, it will for a long time one of my coloring purposes. I wanted to finish this spread where I already did Alice falling down the rabbit hole, and I simply love this page with globe and planets around. The only thing was which media to use for the background. You know that I have this book in the newer edition where paper isn't good for watercolors. It doesn't bleed through and it holds water pretty well, but with watercolor it creates some strange and ugly dots, and it looks especially ugly when you use light watercolor colors. Imagine a light blue for the day sky. In such case, those dots they definitely spoil the whole picture. But with pictures like this one, where I need dark colors for the background, or where dots can be interpreted as a part of the background, it's possible to use watercolors, but I decided to try Neocolor crayons. I already have quite positive experience by using gouache here, so with opaque mediums like gouache or acrylic, I don't have these problems with dots. And you know that neocolors, because of their waxy base, they also are semi-opaque, so I hoped that I will be able to do pretty nice background without bleeding, without ugly dots. And also in the Neocolor set we have so many nice colors which can help us to do this galaxy background. I also love that after drying, a Neocolor create quite matte surface, and if I use my pearl watercolors on top of it, contrast between two textures is quite good, and I intend to use this trick for this background. First I selected couple of lilac mauve and couple of blue shades of pencils of crayons. I decided that around planets I will do lighter areas to attract more attention to them, and the rest of the background will be pretty dark. I protected the rest of my book with a sheet of paper, but everything in the end worked really well, nothing bleeded through. And for applying water, I used brushes of two sizes. Both of them are from Jackson's Art. They are synthetic. I think that it's fake squirrel. They hold water quite well, but also they are capable of holding nice thin tip. I used smaller one when I had to color around tiny objects like stars or planets, and I switched to bigger one when I needed to do bigger background. I think that it's quite important to keep this connection between size of your brush and size of the area you want to cover with water, where you want to activate neon colors. If you apply water to the huge area of neon colors with tiny brush, then your brush strokes will be much more visible and you won't be able to get nice plain coverage. So that's why I used two brushes. As usual, I applied water starting from lighter areas and moving pigment toward dark areas. You know that crayons are very highly pigmented, so if you move from dark blue toward lilac, then dark blue it will flow into a lilac or mauve, and it's like because of the intensity of the pigment, it will contaminate lilac area and lilac light color will disappear under the dark blue. So that's why it's important also to think where to start, how to apply water. I decided to cover all tiny stars. They look a little bit childish for me, and I simply decided that if I want them, I can simply draw them over neocolor layer using a white or maybe silver jelly pen or Posca. After everything dried, and I was happy how Neocolor created this first layer of galaxy background. I decided to work on top of it with my pearl watercolors. My favorite set is from Koloro because it has combo of some metal watercolors and very nice pearl watercolors. I have pearl pink, pearl gold, pearl blue, pearl green, and all of these colors you can use on top of the dark blue and dark lilac. Everything will work pretty well. This time I decided to use pearl blue, pearl pink, and I sprinkle them from my big brush. Then with pearl green I added bigger stars, putting them with my brush. I hope that you will see. Sprinkling with watercolor, it's a little bit messy, so don't forget to protect the rest of the working surface of your table, but I do love this effect. When on the matte background you have something sparkling, and it also helps to mask a little bit areas where you are not 100% happy how neocolors layered. So it's also a small trick to mask areas where you need to improve your background. I thank you for watching this first part, and I hope that you will like the final look of this page.